What is up, Gorilla Nation, and welcome your asses back to a brand new episode and a brand new edition of the Division 2 Weekly Vendor Reset video. First and foremost, if you would be so kind, that like button, also ground and pound that sub button if you happen to be new to the channel, and don't forget, if you want to extend that helping hand and help further support the channel, then you can always hit that join membership button and become an official part of the Gorilla Militia. You'll get custom emotes for the live streams to use in chat and also in the comment section of other videos. Also, after 10 members, you'll be entered into a monthly drawing, random drawing I should say, and there'll be a giveaway of some free Gorilla Militia apparel. And as we move up between 10 members to 20 members and so on and so forth, the giveaways will just keep getting bigger and bigger. So if that's something you're interested in, then by all means, then hit that join button. But anyways, we're going to hop into this vendor reset video, starting here first at the Capitol, moving on to the Clan Vendor, the DZs, and then the New York City, and then finally we'll be wrapping it up at the settlements. But here first we have the M-Lines Guard with a perfect preservation. Not too bad, but I've seen better. We have a P90, trash. MK16, more trash. And then I'll just keep scrolling through these even faster, like what in the hell were you going to put on critical hit damage and headshot damage on a Murakami backpack? Like, come on, Division. That's ass backwards. Anyways, moving on. We have a Badger Muff chest piece, trash. A headshot damage mod, drone mod, turret mod, and then finally a chem mod, canister mod, whatever you want to call it. But moving on to the Clan Vendor. Hope you all are having a fantastic start of the week thus far. Be sure to take care of yourself and also take care of each other. Spread that love around. Alright, here at the Clan Vendor we have the Darkness. Mediocre marksman rifle damage with perfect eyeless. Trash. Next we have Negotiator's Dilemma Mask. Weapon damage and skill haste. I mean, you could probably farm the summon and find a better in just a matter of minutes. But moving on, we have a Rigger Gear backpack. Skill tier weapon handling, of course you can change out the weapon handling, but if you're going for something you would rather have like skill haste or something along that lines, and then that way you can change the core attribute to Lego. But if you're just looking for that final backpack piece, then here you go. Moving on, we have Future Initiative, or I should say Eclipse Protocol holster, skill tier and skill haste, not too bad. And then we are starting out with even more trash here. And these are as followed. Yeah, I see a lot of trash. But some people's trash is another person's treasure. Alright, moving on to the Dark Zones, starting out with a DZ East. We'll see you guys and gals when we get there. Alright, we're here in DZ East. This particular vendor has the Carnage. LMG damage, damage to targets out of cover, critical hit damage. You'd probably want damage to armor instead of the critical hit damage there. And of course it has perfect status, and that way you can up the LMG damage on there if you're going for a crit build, so that way you can have crit damage. But if you're going for damage to armor, then you'd want damage to armor and crit hit damage. But anyways, model 700, more trash. Oh god, this is just getting to be a episode of Sanford and Son. All this trash here. Ongoing Directive Mask, 10% critical hit damage, not too bad. You can up the weapon damage on it or put armor. Next we have Negotiator's Dilemma here. Ain't too much to say about that, but other than trash, 1 trash, 2 trash, 3 trash, and these are the rest as followed. Alright, moving on to DZ West. Let's see what's over here, and hopefully it gets better. Alright, we've arrived here at DZ West. Come on, give me some better stuff. We have the Harmony with perfect NSYNC. Magazine size, critical hit damage, and trash. Garbage. Resolute with Boomerang. Garbage. Hunter's Fury gloves. Critical hit chance and weapon damage. I've seen better, but I've also seen a lot worse. So not too shabby. Also, these Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads aren't too bad, but I mean, they're not horrible, but they're not really that good either. Next, we have Alchemic gloves, and why would you put critical hit chance and headshot damage on Alchemic gloves that are based on more or less skill builds? Must be a Red Storm thing. Next, knee pads, trash, and these are the mods. Alright, not looking too good here, but still keeping our fingers crossed, moving on to DZ South. We arrived here at the final DZ and DZ South. This vendor has the Maniac with perfect overflowing. At least it has damage to targets out of cover, health damage, and you can up the assault rifle damage on it. Every 2 reloads from empty increases your base magazine capacity by 100%. Not too bad. I have never used it, but I might pick it up just to try it out. Tactical Ump 45, garbage. ACR with preservation, garbage. Military M9, trash. Tip of my dick with weapon damage and critical hit damage. Not too bad. Not horrible, but not good. Aces and 8s. Weapon damage, critical hit chance. Not too bad. Next we have Raleigh Holdings. Weapon damage, headshot damage, explosive resistance with tech support. Like, really? Tech support on a marksman rifle? Walker and Harris. Garbage. And these are the mods. But just because I say these things are garbage doesn't necessarily mean that they are. That's just my opinion. Those new players out there, you might want a mediocre upgrade. So there you go. Moving on to the settlements. Alright, we've reached the theater settlement. This vendor has, nice, the Suck Me Off Firm Handshake gloves. And let me tell you, her lips better be firm when she's sucking me off. But anyways, these are almost god rolled. It has the max weapon damage. Of course, it comes with the max status effects, and you can put whatever you want in the second attribute slot. By far, this is the best piece we've seen so far in this vendor reset. But moving on, I will definitely come by and picking me up a couple pair of those. Next, continuing on with more trash and garbage. Yep. So far, Firm Handshake, Suck Me Off gloves are the best thing thus far. And hopefully, we'll continue this trend and get something good at the next settlement. We'll see you in just a moment. Yeah, man. Shake it, girl. Shake it. Yeah. Come on over to my place. You know, I'll flex for you, baby. Work that thing, girl. Oh, my bad. Let's get back to the vendor reset. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Frog? Nah, that guy's a little thicker than Frog. I mean, my dude be eating so much on his live streams, but let's face it, he kind of looks like an Ethiopian on crack. I'm just saying. But moving on, this vendor here has the new reliable reload speed, damage to targets out of cover, and LMG damage. Wish the LMG damage was up to its max because I'm actually looking for a better new reliable than the one that I have. And instead of the reload speed, you definitely want damage to armor, and I could deal with only the 8% damage to targets out of cover. Moving on, more trash. Yep, garbage. 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 Anyways, moving on to the final vendors in New York City. The first vendor at the top of the escalators, let's see, has the Banshee. Holy Testicle Tuesday, that is so trash. Moving on, a marksman rifle that no one uses, and if they did use it, they would use this one. Next, garbage. Not looking too good, folks. They need to bring Clutch back to the way it used to be. Yes, that would bring a little bit more build diversity. Can I miss Clutch? Rowdy Holdings, not horrible, but not good. Yeah, I would say that the suck me off gloves are the best thing. But there's one more shot. So let's check the outside vendor. I ain't got no peanut butter. I know Vibes got you hooked on that peanut butter chunky jiffy, but I don't swing that way. I don't abuse animals like that. Alright, this vendor wrapping it up has the military P416. Eh, if that assault rifle damage was maxed out, that way you could change the talent, wouldn't be that bad. Garbage. More trash, garbage. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good whatsoever. Yes, the suck me off gloves are the best thing in this week's vendor reset. Like I said, unless you're looking for a minuscule, mediocre upgrade for these new players that are just coming back to the game, maybe haven't played in like a year or so, or even new people that picked it up in the clearance section, at their local game store or Walmart. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for all the love and support as of recently. And don't forget, come in 2 days, actually 1 day from now or a day and a half, I'll be covering Outriders. So don't worry, I'm not deviating from Division 2 content, but I will be doing both Outriders and Division 2 starting April the 1st. But thank you guys and gals so much. We'll see you fudging later.